I wrote a song. Here we go. Podcast. Hell yeah. All right, here we are.
Hell yeah.
Welcome. Welcome to the fucking Bitter Third podcast. What's up, everybody? We're all together in the same room. I can look at these people finally. Yeah. We're here. We're happy.
First live recording
it's
on the 4th of July.
It's pretty. Oh man, we got some high tech equipment here. Brandon is.
I have a spoon taped to the fucking mic stand. All because I don't have an XLR cable. Is that what it is? XLR cable?
Yeah, an XLR cable, but it's more like all because your microphone doesn't. It's an XLR. It would be like an XLR to USB. I don't know if that's even a thing.
Who knows? I don't have one, though.
I don't have one either. I debated going to Des Moines early this morning and picking up another microphone that I've got like right now. Decided against that because I got to make a pie. It's the 4th of July, by the way, when we're recording this. Going to date the recording. A lot of things have happened in the world. Happy birthday, America. Let's just get that out of the way, right, guys?
Yeah, 250.
Happy birthday. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird looking at everybody's faces. Oh, my dog's getting tangled in a microphone. Yeah, we're here. This is crazy. This feels weird. What was I going to say? Happy birthday, America.
Yeah.
Thank God that we're still here somehow. They got a little dicey over the winter, didn't it, guys?
Yeah.
We were.
I would say it's been more than just the winter, but yes. It's been dicey for the last 10 years.
Yeah. It's been fucking like an onion up in this bitch. I suppose we should introduce you guys. I'm Matthew, and I'm joined by my good friends, Brandon and Taryn. Brandon and Taryn, how the hell are you?
I'm okay.
Hey! New Metroid got leaked by Brazil, so I'm
that's fucking
happy.
right. Yeah,
I'm
dude.
fucking happy.
We'll talk about that, yeah. The Brazilian Board of Honors, or whatever it was called. Some crazy fucking name. New Metroid, yeah. Metroid
Ravenous.
Ravenous.
Halo campaign comes out. Campaign Evolved comes out this month. I'm excited for that.
3 weeks away.
Yeah, on the 28th, I believe.
28th.
Unless you pre-order it, but yeah.
Hell yeah. All things are lining up. We're lining them up, knocking them down, as they like to say.
Speaking of pre-orders, anybody pre-order GTA 6?
God, no.
No.
Why would it? Fucking pre-orders made sense. I pre-ordered GTA 5 in 2013 because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to buy the game. You know, that made sense whenever, if you had to pre-order it, or if you wanted to play the game, you would have to pre-order it for those big ones. But now it's just
because there wasn't physical copies available because they ran out.
And now it doesn't even have a physical copy.
Yeah.
We'll get more into physical video games later. But yeah, just we could talk about that for a minute, like pre-ordering video games. What I don't know. Like, what's the point of that? Like, obviously, it's to tell investors, like, oh, this many people is interested. But like,
yeah.
Do you think people still do it because it's like kids are like conditioned to do it, or do you think it's like people our age who are maybe, I don't want to say stupid, but like, who are stupid, who just like, oh, I can pre-order it and play it right away.
I wouldn't say they're stupid.
Yeah.
I do think that there's one thing of like, it might. This is going to sound a little weird, but it might be a little easier if you pre-order something for your finances. Because let's say there's like 6 games come out in October, and you don't want to have a heavy financial October. You could pre-order it in, let's say, February.
Yeah, you could buy it like now.
Spread it out a little
then,
bit. But
yeah.
I still don't think it's great because it does tell investors how many people are interested. And typically, when it goes to like a physical pre-order, you usually got something like whether it's a collector's edition or like you got something extra.
Yeah, they give you something at least.
But digital, you would get like costumes or in-game customization stuff. But that's not really that worth it. And most stuff you can always upgrade. There's usually an upgrade pack.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. Like unless
a
it's
season pass, I should say.
Unless it's something, I think the last big game I pre-ordered, like the extra edition, was the Halo Reach. I got the Legendary Edition when that came out with the statue and everything. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, I don't know, there aren't games that I'm that interested in anymore.
The last physical pre-order I think I got was like Halo 4.
Halo 4. Yeah, I think that was already on like the digital bandwagon.
Yeah.
And just I didn't.
I wanted the disc copy of Halo 4.
Yeah. If I pre-order a game, it's after reviews have come out, and it's like a day or two before it's about to release. Like I'll do that with Resident Evil. You know,
I did
and
that
I'll
with
preload
Resident
it.
Evil Requiem, and
Uh-huh.
also I did that with First Light, 007
Oh,
First
yeah.
Light.
That
Like
would-
it
that
was
would've been
within
good,
the
yeah.
week. I didn't pre-order a month ahead or anything. It was the week of the release. I'm like, oh, I'll just go ahead and get it
Mine-
because I knew I was already going to get it, and I just wanted a couple of cosmetics.
Right. Brandon, what about you? You pre-order any games?
Not recently.
Not recently. What's the last game you pre-ordered? Do you remember?
I think the last game I pre-ordered was Metroid Prime Remastered.
Prime Remaster.
And
would've been-
that's mostly because the physical wasn't coming out for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2
yeah.
months.
That's right. You pre-ordered it, and then it didn't ship for like weeks, didn't it?
Well, the problem with the Metroid Prime Remaster is they shadow dropped it at like the February Direct, and the physical didn't come out for like a whole month or month and a half.
Yeah, they didn't want people to rush to the stores and clog it up. When did that come? That was like 22 or something. Was
22 or 23?
that still a COVID thing where they were like, we don't? I don't know. Probably not.
I have no idea.
Let's see, was that Switch? No, that was
That was
Switch
Switch
1.
1.
Okay, so Switch 2 hadn't come out yet. I don't know. Yeah, they did that a little weird, and then it didn't. Good game though. I've only played a little bit of it. Brandon, I should probably get that back to you if you want to play it one day.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna play
I want to
Metroid.
borrow my copy like back during.
I think it was last year.
It
This
was,
time
it was,
last
it
year.
was New Year's.
It was New.
Yeah, Christmas or New Year's. Yeah.
I think maybe this time last year, Brandon's like, if you want, you could borrow it, and then New Year's came and I borrowed it from him. I don't know.
Almost half a year.
I think I made it through the first level. I'm so sorry.
I don't care. I'm in no rush.
Yeah, whenever you want it. Percy played it a little bit.
I need to play the GameCube. It's when they rebooted the series Metroid Prime.
Oh yeah,
There's
was
a lot of GameCube games I'm waiting for them to pop up on Switch too.
yeah. There's
Just get the remaster.
the remaster.
Just get the remaster so you have proper twin stick controls.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's pretty good. The gyro aiming doesn't. It's shit. It's
You-
horrible.
you-
Don't do it.
If you're doing the GameCube version, you don't have twin stick controls. You have to stop in place, hold down the trigger, and then that's how you aim.
That's
Yeah.
like the old James Bond style too.
Yeah.
Well, James Bond had auto centering for aim.
Yeah.
The cursor automatically went back to the screen.
I mean, you do have a little bit of auto aim with it, I guess, but
Yeah, you lock on and stuff, but it's fun.
Mhm.
The only thing that I don't it's not the game itself, it's the fucking Switch. I've never liked the handheld bits of the Switch. I need to buy the Joy-Cons that have like a full-on controller,
Did you ever have a Wii?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, I didn't know how familiar with just having the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
But
It's just the
I was going to ask you guys, how long do you think until they port Wii games onto the Switch too?
I mean, they're already
Wii
they've already
games have
done it,
not been.
haven't they?
No, they've
Have they
done
not?
GameCube.
They got Skyward Sword on the Switch. Is that a Wii U game though?
I'm
It's
talking
a
about
Wii game.
Wii
but that was a
original.
Yeah, it was a
HD.
remaster. Yeah.
Because there's games like Mario Sluggers
Mm.
that I really want to play. Super
Wild
Sluggers.
that they haven't just made a new one of those.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know why people just are not interested in baseball.
yeah, I feel like people are. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's one of those sports franchises that just doesn't get loved by Mario. Like they've released a soccer, a tennis, and a golf within the last 5 years or something, haven't they?
But yeah,
But the
tennis
baseball
just came out.
The last baseball was Sluggers, which
Was
is
like
that 20 years ago almost.
yeah,
Jesus, make me feel old.
but you and I both know it's some like CEO at Nintendo is planning out exactly what sports we release at what year to get the most bang for their buck. Because if they drop everything now, everybody's gonna eat it up, and then they're not gonna have anything 5 years from now.
Yeah, Nintendo kind of does the thing too, where they'll finish a game and just sit on it. Like
Yeah.
I can't remember what game it was that they did that, but like they have games, they'll finish a game and then They're just confident enough that they don't even have to announce a release date. They can just do that whenever.
I feel like there's been half their like major releases in the past few years is just we're just waiting to release it when we want to.
Yeah.
When there's a gap in the schedule.
For the longest time, there was that Twilight Princess port, or the coming up from the Wii U HD remaster they had to the Switch, and then people were like, "Oh, it's probably gonna drop with the Switch 2," and then the Switch 2 comes out, and people are like, "It's coming," and then now from what I've heard, it's like, did it even exist at all? I don't know. They did release Wind Waker on the what is it, online. You can play Wind Waker now. No Twilight Princess. I don't know.
I'm sure they'll drop that at some point.
It's got to come out eventually.
My brother, my mom, and I had just started Four Swords.
Four Swords. I've never played that one. Is that that's the multiplayer one?
The
right?
first multiplayer one.
Yeah, that's like
the
a
Game Boy
Muso game or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
No,
That's not a
no.
Muso.
Four Swords is just like a. It's basically Link to the Past, top-down style.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Up to
You're thinking
people.
of Hyrule Warriors.
Yep, I'm thinking of the Warrior series. Speaking of Nintendo Zelda, Ocarina of Time remake. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it is going to be like from the ground up reimagining? Maybe not reimagining might be going too far, but like are you going to go into the game and you're going to be like, wow, this wasn't here before, and everywhere you turn it's going to be something like that? Or are you going to get into it and be like, man, Hyrule Field still pretty fucking empty? What do we think?
It's just,
I hope they put stuff in it.
it's 150% more pea hats flying through the goddamn field.
Yeah,
Don't worry, it's got more chickens.
Fucking what's the horse? Epona's balls shrink up in the cold. that's the difference. You could think the rock star method. Epona's a girl, but
they're going to add the blue. They're going to add the dog race from Majora's Mask, and the blue dog still won't fucking win.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck the blue dog even harder. They're just gonna have like 2 legs. Fucking. Oh man, yeah. So that's coming out supposedly by the end of the year. Brandon, are you confident? You picked it for Fantasy Critic. Are you confident?
Fucking better. It fucking better.
Because if it does, Brandon, okay. I'm gonna pull up Fantasy Critic real fast for everybody. Brandon, I think might be poised to win.
Maybe.
It's gonna.
I
come
think
down to the
Achilles
wire.
is in the lead at the moment.
He is. Hold on, let me get it pulled up here. Fantasy Critic, welcome. Hopefully it just logs me in. Yeah,
I
I'm
did
logged in.
bid on a game not too long ago, about a month ago, so I have a new pick.
Star Fox. Did you bid on
Yeah.
that? Okay, it got 83. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a lot better than not a lot better. That's not as good as I thought it would be, but it makes sense.
That's right about where I figured it would land.
Yeah, I figure that's easy points.
I was
so.
expecting like an 87.
I still have one more slot, I believe, so.
Yeah, you could still pull it out. I got a game. If I get to drop one, I have one that I really want to draft, and I'm not going to tell you. If Half-Life 3 gets announced, Taryn, and it's going to come out, gets
It's
a
over
release
for me.
date. Well, if it comes out, I'll tell you what that game is that's in the back of my mind. All right.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, I'm just keeping it in my pocket somewhere. Brandon, where are you at? You are projected for 117 points.
Hell yeah.
Achilles is projected for 119. Now, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is projected to get 11 points. Beast of Reincarnations projected to get 12 points. Onimusha 15. This is all for Achilles. And Final Fantasy Resonance, I don't know what that is. It's projected for 8. I don't know if that's going to get that many. That probably is about right. But Brandon, I don't know. It's a tight race.
I gotta drop that goddamn unannounced 3D Mario. I didn't have it in this year.
You got to get rid of that shit. I'll trade you. I'm not going to trade you anything because I think a lot of my picks are actually pretty fucking fire, except for Half-Life.
Speaking of Half-Life, what do you guys think about the Steam Machine?
Steam Machine.
I talked a little bit about this last week, but yeah, it's oh boy, yeah.
It's pricey.
$1,050, and I don't even get a fucking controller with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. The tape is failing on Brandon's spoon. Brandon, you might just have to hold it a little bit.
All right, we're just gonna be doing this all day.
All right, hold on. Technical difficulties. Let's see. Do I have more tape? That's good. It's beautiful. All right,
Close enough.
we made it work. I'm using a guitar capo to make Brandon's spoon stick straight out, and hopefully it doesn't fail. Back to the Steam Machine.
Yeah. No controller, $1,050.
Then that's just the base, like 512 gig
Yeah,
model.
yeah. It's
So
handicapped for
expensive.
sure. Because if we were back in 2 years ago, whenever RAM and storage was normal, it'd probably be like a 650, 750. And that would be worth it, I feel like, to get the PC experience that everybody likes.
Yeah, but I still think you can build an equivalent for cheaper.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know if you might be able to back then, too. It's, I don't know, it's tough. The bright side, maybe not the bright side, in Steam's favor is that consoles aren't getting cheaper either,
Yeah.
Like they're just
in
getting
fact,
more
my
and more.
Xbox has increased. We've talked about this before,
Yeah.
but my Xbox has increased in value since I bought it.
You might be able to sell an Xbox Series X now for nearly the same price that you bought it new when it was
That's
first
kind of
released.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not. You might get $100 away from that, but yeah. What did that release at? $550 or something like that, or 600? What? It wasn't like crazy. It was,
I think it was around 600. if I'm
600?
right.
and the Series S.
And that was 2021, 2020.
I think 2020, late 2020, I think, right
Yeah.
in the heart of the pandemic when that shit was popping off. The Series S released for like $250, I think, or $300, and you could buy it for $250 sometimes. Now it is more than the Series X, or about what the Series X was when it released, which is insane, because that thing sucks by all accounts. I mean, it's good if you don't mind graphics and things like that, but
Yeah.
god damn, that's fucking crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Speaking of crazy shit in the games industry, Xbox has begun to cut.
Yeah.
As we talked about,
Has begun to cut. They've been taking they've been taking chainsaw to
Yeah.
that place for a while.
they're delicately slicing, delicately carving away,
I don't think that's
making a nice
I think
display.
it's more of a butcher hammer.
Yeah,
butcher knife. That's
They're lining their studios up, and they're putting two behind the ear. Is what they're doing. They're taking them to
it
the field.
straight to the butcher and just
Yeah.
chopping it off.
So far, I don't know what studios have been totally closed. What was it? It was the people that make Hellblade. Is that Ninja Theory? I don't
think
know.
So that sounds right.
Compulsion Games. Those are the
That
people
was
that make South
We-
of Midnight. I
We
think.
Happy Few was.
And yeah, We Happy Few and South of Midnight. They have been cut. Now these studios, I think, right now aren't closed necessarily. They are kind of up for they're like free agents basically.
yeah.
But they're still cutting. They're just trimming the fat.
Yeah.
And by fat, I mean, I don't
Now-
know. I don't know.
I just had a conversation with my brother about this just like yesterday, and something they should have done like longer than that actually, 8 years ago, was they should have focused on like Halo and Gears of War and Fable, the main flagships.
Yeah.
Once they turned away from that and they did a lot of IPs and a lot of different developers and like buying Activision, that's when Xbox really started to fall off the cliff. I mean,
Yeah,
they soaked how many billions into Activision?
68, I think
Yeah.
total. What were you gonna say, Brandon?
I was just say it does sound like they are going to be putting more money towards stuff like Halo now.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're-
but that
yeah.
should never have been the case. Where they should never have turned their back against it. They needed the flagship titles to sell consoles.
Right. I think it's kind of a thing too that goes both ways. Where while they should have invested more into Halo and Gears back then, what they invested in and the products that we got out of those franchises were kind of not what people wanted, though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Halo Infinite, almost there. It was there with the multiplayer, but they couldn't keep it up, and the campaign was just not.
It was a good start, but it wasn't finished. Like,
Yeah,
I would say it's not finished, even though it's a technically finished campaign. But they definitely
yeah.
I felt like it was 70% of a game.
It feels
for
like they
campaign.
overcomplicated it and gave people not a game that they wanted. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a Halo game, it doesn't need to be an open world. It doesn't, it
Let's-
doesn't need to have all of that stuff.
Here is a
Keep it simple.
good, like, let's talk about bang for your buck. If you're talking about games that are releasing, GTA 5 was $60, and Halo Infinite was about $60.
Mhm.
You get way more bang for your buck with GTA 5 than you did with Halo Infinite.
Yeah. Oh yeah, way more. And I mean, they're technically a same type of game. They're big sandboxes.
Yeah.
With everything. I mean,
And multiplayer still in it. Well, I mean, granted, it's free world multiplayer on GTA.
I don't know.
And they both had problems. I mean,
Yeah.
think about like the loading times launching into GTA. It was forever.
yeah.
They
You'd have
fixed
to
that
wait
since,
for.
but
Did they fix it? The last time I played, I remember it still took me like 10 minutes to get no fucking online.
It used to
game.
take 15 minutes, Brandon.
Yeah.
I remember. I mean,
Yeah.
they fixed it on their metric. Talk into the mic. Get a little closer to
there
the
we go.
microphone a little bit, Taryn.
All right.
You're a little quieter. But I don't know. It's just disappointing in the sense that it seems like studios have forgotten to make, or have forgotten how to make games that people want to play.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There are studios. There's a lot of indie studios. I feel like indie studios are really crushing it.
Yeah, I gotta. There's a game that's been crazy lately.
Is it the manic iguana?
Chameleon?
Mecha Chameleon. It's already sold over 10 million copies.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking crazy.
That helps when your game is $5.
Yeah,
That is true, but it's still 10 million copies is crazy.
Still $50 million worth of sales.
Yeah.
And for a small team, that's what game studios. It's
And
such
it's so
a problem.
moddable too. Like,
Yeah.
it's with the Steam store. You can import any
Oh,
map.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, you can play like Nuketown from Call of Duty.
Holy
You
fucking
can play Family Guy.
Yeah.
The couch, like the house,
the living. Yeah,
in the living room. They have Minecraft. They have all different kinds of maps you can import into it. It's so much fun.
that's incredible. Like that, I feel like studios have gotten so big. Like their budgets have gotten so big. They have. I don't know. I feel like they have maybe too many people for what they're trying to do. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like Halo is probably a game a small studio could make well, like and do it and give it the treatment that it deserves.
Yeah.
Make it like a Halo.
There
1,
was
2,
so many
3.
Halo projects that were cut too. It's just not fair.
Yeah.
They had the Helldivers variant that got cut.
Oh yeah.
They even had like it's kind of like a Lego blocks. That one got cut.
Yeah, it was like
It's
was that a
so-
third
just
person?
so many other there was like 15 different versions of Halo that got cut.
Right. And it's just like maybe it's Microsoft, maybe it's Xbox as a whole, but it's like they look at something that could do well and they're like, maybe don't do that. Maybe let's just try to make something that, is like Fortnite or.
I don't understand that mentality because even if something does well, let's say it's a solid B, it's better to have done that and still get the profit revenue from that rather than just not do it at all.
Right. I say just fucking crank it out. Crank out a game in 2 years, Xbox.
I think
And
they're
then-
going to try to push for that.
Yeah, crank out a game. It doesn't have to be a Halo Infinite open world, but crank out a Halo game in like 3 years. What was the distance between 2 and 3? That was like 3 years, right?
Yeah, I want to say
2
Halo
released
2
in
released in
5,
2004.
and
And then Halo 3 came out in 2007 with the release of the Xbox 360.
yeah.
Maybe, 360 might have released 2006, 2007.
I don't know. I don't
top
know.
of my
I
head.
think it might be 6. Halo 3 was like a launch
Title
region,
basically.
or in that
Yeah.
it wasn't on the very release, but it came out shortly after.
Yeah, because during the 360, the two main sellers were COD 4 and Halo 3.
Yeah, they kicked it off hard, and those games, not super complex. They have lobbies for every fucking video game type you want for multiplayer. But like the campaigns are just select the level and play.
Yeah,
And the games, they stopped doing that. I feel like a game like Last of Us or Uncharted has kind of made people chase the the sort of Sony cinematic video game.
I have a theory.
Uh-huh.
So my theory is someone high up in that made Hulu works in the game industry.
Right.
Because ever since Hulu existed, everything went to freaking tiles where you go left and right and scroll. I hate that. I hate that UI design. I fucking hate it.
That's a tangent, man. Fucking everything is just the goddamn same. It's like that, you know. It's like, oh, here's some tiles left and right. You can't see anything unless you click on it, and fucking it just.
Why can't we have vertical menus that we used to have?
Give us a list.
Yeah,
don't
lists
even make
are perfectly fine.
Don't even make it pretty. Just write a bunch of words and put a picture on it. You know,
that's basically what Halo 3 and COD 4 were.
Yeah. They were like, go down the list, pick it.
If you want campaign, if you want multiplayer, if you want settings. What checkpoint do you want?
Yeah. Oh, the dog is trying to get in on the podcast.
It's all right.
Yeah, I wish games had brought that back, and they kind of are. I mean, you know, indie games are coming out, releasing. You know, they're sort of tickling that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not. The problem with an indie game is they can be amazing, but unless they're the Hollow Knights of the world or, you know, things like that, they just don't have IP people are stoked for, and I feel like that's half the battle.
I feel like with indie games, they can be absolutely great, but because they're an indie game, they don't have the full support. We don't get another BioShock releasing. Like, I'm saying that style of a game. Like, BioShock was completely independent, an indie game that released way back when the 360 did, and it had a huge team to do that, I would say. Like, small, but very well managed
like
and resourced.
An adequate team. I'm sure it wasn't like a 500-person studio. You know what I mean?
But the level of quality and detail you got with a game like BioShock, we don't have that with an indie team in today, I don't think. Unless it's like Hollow Knight.
Yeah, or like a Claire Obscure, where it's...
I guess that's a good example.
They exist, but like you're saying, they're sort of, you know, unique.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you find an indie team with resources like that anymore.
Yeah, and today.
Yeah. And also, even if they do have it, the way people expect video games to look, I feel like maybe puts a lot of pressure on teams.
I kind of push against that, because if you look at some of the biggest games, you had Mega Bonk, for example, or even Bulultro, or even they don't have to be graphically insane.
Right. Even that Chameleon game that you're...
Yeah, Mecha Chameleon. It's not graphically insane. It's literally just a little model of it's almost like a clay model.
Yeah.
And then you get a paint.
You just paint it up.
Hide and seek and paint. It's so simple.
Yeah, it turns out... And maybe it's like the AAA publishers just overthinking the fuck out of it, and they're like, we got to make everything look like photorealistic. We got to spend $500 million because we have the budget to, and we have to spend it, because if we don't spend it, we're
wasting the
we're wasting the money. Yeah, and then it's also like we have to sell 200 million copies to actually succeed. So.
Well, now that memory costs, an arm and a leg, I think we're going to have to go towards simpler, more optimized experiences.
Yeah, just break out the Super Nintendos again. Let's start doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, just super optimize. I'm fine with a 2D game. I'm fine with a shitty-looking 3D game. Some of the best games when I was, when we were in high school were like horror games that looked not great, but they were terrifying. Like I'm thinking Slender. The what is it? Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Those games, not going to blow your mind. They look good enough, and they really execute well on the mechanics of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of in an era where indie games now are like to the level of Silent Hill 1 on PlayStation. Like where, it can be janky, but man, they're good.
Yeah, the writing is not typically great, because I've played some pretty shitty horror games from indie people, but like, what was the game that it was Under the Lighthouse or something, Brandon? Do you remember watching?
Yeah, I remember.
It was like a bug chasing you, but it was very unclear, and it was kind of neat, but it also wasn't amazing. You know, it was they did tried too hard, I think. But yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of indie games, I kind of have an idea of there's going to be probably another, well, in Limbo or Inside coming out soon.
Oh, really? Have you been hearing rumors?
No, I haven't been
You
hearing
got-
rumors,
does your
but I'm
uncle-
guessing the timeline is kind of around that time now.
God, that'd be so great.
Inside came out what year? It was
I have
20.
it was like 2015 or something.
Yeah.
I can look it up.
I'm
Vamp
just
guys.
guessing because they got to be working on something.
I mean, they better be, like, right? Inside video game released June 29th, 2016. That would be okay.
So that's a decade ago.
Yeah, a fucking 10 years ago.
What have they been doing for 10 years?
One of the best games ever made. I'm sure. I think that did sell quite a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe they just
Limbo
retired.
did. Inside did. We played, it's a different game, but it's Reanimal. That was good.
Yeah, Reanimal was fun. Honeybee keeps trying to hang herself on the microphone cables. Yeah, Inside released in 2016, nearly a decade ago, by Playdead. What are
Yeah.
they working on? I'm going to click on them on Wiki. I don't know. I mean, yeah. If they release a new game this year, of all years, might make this year one of the GOATs.
Good thing I have a spot open.
I feel like, though, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to guess that if they do release a new game, it's going to be 2027. That's my guess.
Probably. But my brother was playing Inside on a Switch just like this week.
That's a fucking great game, though. That's one of the best games of all time. Real fast. Number one game of all time. We go. Taryn.
Halo 3.
Halo 3. Brandon, what's yours?
Fucking Super Metroid.
Oh, God. Now you guys going to put it on me? Fuck. Portal 2.
Ooh, good answer.
Super Metroid, Halo 3, Portal 2. Those, I feel like, are top contenders. But I feel like Inside...
They're definitely top 10 of most
Yeah.
people's lists anyways.
You could put them up there. You could put them anywhere in the top 10. Put them in the top 20, I feel like. Portal 2's great. Inside's great.
I have not beat the campaign, but I've heard Red Dead 2 is phenomenal.
Oh, it's a great game. I also haven't beat the campaign, but that's because I spent way too much time hunting. I just... I would go into the swamp or in the mountains or wherever. You could just set up a fucking camp, guys.
Yeah.
You could just go somewhere. I think you press and hold
game's
like
how old now?
right behind. Oh, shut up. It's like 8 years old, dude.
Yeah.
It fucking competed with the first God of War, the reimagining of God of War in 2018 at the Game Awards. How is that game 8 years old? It still looks great. It's on sale right now, I think, on Steam for $15. Should probably buy it. But
That's not bad at all.
yeah, that is an amazing game. Have you played Red Dead 2, Brandon?
I have not.
One day.
You like it.
Yeah, you'd like it. You're a big Western guy, aren't you?
Huge.
Big into horses.
No, it's just funny that you can do some crazy stuff with. I've seen some videos of like just people lassoing and dragging.
Oh yeah, yeah. When it came out, those were the most fun to watch. Were just people like fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can lasso people, dragging behind you, tie 'em to a train or something, to the train tracks.
I played Red Dead Redemption 1, shot my horse while I was trying to get a deer.
Oh.
I was chasing a deer alongside the road, and I pulled out my shotgun, aimed it kind of downwards, and boy,
shot your horse.
Yeah, my horse's head was kind of right
Blow
there.
your horse's head off. Yeah.
Well,
I went flying.
yeah. See, I had a DLC horse. It was there was like a 4-horse pack you can get. It was like the Apocalypse, and I had a black one.
Yeah.
And I was riding it, and I gave my brother the controller, and he aimed down. He shot my horse. It was a DLC horse.
Oh, what a whore! Jesus,
I was so mad at him.
that's awesome. I played a little bit of Red Dead. I think I made it to Mexico, then I kind of fell off of the campaign. But I actually played quite a bit. I played some Undead Nightmare. I feel like we tried to play together one time on Red Dead Online. Brandon.
We did that once, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, but it was something like
It's
it was
finicky,
just
the posses or
yeah,
getting in and out.
It
is
was a
little
pain, but it was also kind of fun. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I feel like we were shooting each other with cannons. Does that ring a bell?
I don't remember us shooting each other with cannons. We were just kind of trying to shoot each other with whatever we had.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't great, but it was fun. I
I
mean,
used to play poker a lot on that.
you play. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, Red Dead Poker.
Yeah.
That's fun. I thought you were just talking like online poker.
No, just Red Dead Poker. It's fun.
One of the first experiences I ever had with the internet was at the library in town, and my dad took me there. I'm like, Dad, I want to try the internet. And so he gets on the internet, and immediately there's like a pop-up ad for online video poker. And I'm like, oh, let's play that. Let's play that.
Let's play poker.
And I think he played a hand of it, and he's like, no, we
Let's
gotta
gamble away your college tuition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic poker. Have you guys heard about Sony axing axing disc production for
Yeah.
video games
Yeah,
by
we-
2028?
Yep.
Is there an outrage? I haven't been keeping up, but I heard.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of fucking people who were mad.
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody's actually too mad about that. Also, did you guys see, and maybe this is false, but there's a Reddit post of a guy with an article linked. I can't remember who it was by, but they said Sony padded the numbers on their digital versus physical releases. They said they padded the numbers. They included people who use like PlayStation Plus games, you know.
Oh,
So
scum
people
me.
who weren't buying the games, who just had it on prescription, or subscription. So it was more like 40 to 50% was physical versus digital or something like that. Like it was the way overblew the amount of people who didn't buy discs, you know, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know where I stand because it's so complicated.
It is complicated. So
I just don't know. I feel like
Let's-
okay. Yeah,
all three
go
of
ahead.
us, we have a Switch 2.
Yeah.
Now, for a digital game on Switch 2, because you can share games, that is super convenient. You don't actually have to physically give someone Metroid Prime like you for half a year. No jab. But so that's super convenient for the digital side. However, there is something nice to have about the physical copy. You can have it on your shelf. You have it on display. If you want to pick it up at any time, the game itself is yours. If you want to sell it for more or less later on, 10 years from now, you can do that. With a digital copy, it's a little harder to do that. You can get a refund within like the first month maybe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
even then-
arguably you can't really sell it unless you like give your entire account away to somebody. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. And I feel like I'm so not on the fence about it because I feel like it's not good what they're doing.
I do know that there is laws being contested or being challenged in the UK and in Canada regarding digital stuff. I don't know off the top of my head, but I do know.
Is it like about ownership or stuff like that
Yes.
and transferring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm mostly like it's complicated because I don't buy physical, mostly because I have a PC, and it's so easy that it like. There's been a lot of arguments about like, well, people who have PC, why are they pissed off? You know, because everything on PC is digital. But it's also like, yeah, but I could just steal. I could just,
The same game
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
or I could just, you know, maybe they can revoke my license, but like I could just download a crack and break
Yeah.
open whatever I want to play.
Also,
Yeah.
there is something to be said with a digital game. Let's say you buy, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto 6, right? It's going to come out. It's going to be digital. Let's say 15 years from now when it comes out, and then after 15 years, they shut down the servers. Well, then your online servers are done, and that's what if the campaign has to be connected to online to work? Let's say there's a live subscription or something. Well, then you just ruin the campaign.
Right.
So there is the fate of games that are digitally. That's also being challenged too, because then your game is functionally useless. So
Yeah.
you can't play it.
Yeah, I think that was the law. I think maybe they didn't strike it down. Maybe it's still in deciding, like over in the UK,
Yeah.
they were talking about games like that. But I feel like it's one of those that's going to get appealed, and then so it's going to come to some judge, and he's going to be just like pissed off at the people fighting against it. And he's like, why can't we play this? Why can't you just let it so You know,
Support it after it's
yeah,
been dead.
either support it or just like make it open it up so people can support it themselves. You know, like that's and on PC, a lot
That's
of times
easier than ever.
Yeah, a lot of times people, even when the game is still going, the developers will be like, here's an SDK for you to go make your own servers and
Yeah.
you know.
I know Battlefield's been pretty open with that because you can host your own lobbies and servers on Battlefield.
Yeah, private servers, Minecraft, Rust, anything. You know,
Yeah.
like it's
Even consoles can do that now.
yeah,
I believe Minecraft and Rust, you can host your own servers. Even
yeah.
I think even like We Happy Few did that a little bit. Man,
Oh, really?
I think so.
Weird.
I wouldn't say it's more for the live server stuff, not multiplayer or anything. But you still had to create a private server.
Yeah.
I think it was for the AI generation stuff.
Oh yeah, because it was a what do you
Procedural
call it? Procedural.
generated.
Kind of a crazy game. Go ahead.
Didn't
Brandon.
they just have some industry stooge this last week come out and say that they thought private servers should be illegal?
Yeah.
That
Somebody.
they amounted them to piracy.
Well, there's another thing that's bothering me. This is not really private servers, but it's some people in Congress are pretty unhappy with 3D printing. They think that's because of ghost guns and stuff. But,
Yeah, ghost gun everywhere. They're everywhere. You know.
but
Yeah, Jesus.
I mean, what else am I going to shoot a ghost with?
But no, the whole point is people can make their own guns with a 3D printer.
Yeah.
But it's dumb because a 3D printer is not a smart tool. You actually had to import a model into it. We can get into that later.
You gotta like track.
It's literally a set of instructions. Go this point at this speed.
Yeah. You should be more like concerned about like selling steel to people because you could also make a gun out of that. You know what I mean?
That's basically the equivalent.
It's like you can't have a drill, no steel. That's it. You can make a gun. You could just have a pipe and a shotgun shell and hit it with a hammer, and then you have a gun.
That guy who blew away the former Japanese prime minister, that wasn't a 3D printed gun.
Yeah, it was just a pipe gun, wasn't it, or something like
Yeah.
that? It was just cobbled together. Yeah, you don't need a 3D print. A 3D printer makes a really good looking shitty gun, but like, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to buy a 3D printer to make a gun.
Just buy a gun.
Yeah, just
At that
buy
point,
a
just
gun.
buy a gun. It's America. We can already buy guns.
Yeah, and also it's not like I don't want to like they make a big deal about like you find they can't identify the gun the bullet came from. Like they know the caliber and stuff like that, but like there aren't as many. It's not like CSI where like this bullet was shot out of a Glock 17 because of this rifling on that's not how you know. It doesn't matter. Maybe if they found the ghost gun, they would be like, I don't know who this is bought by. This isn't a gun that we know. But it's legal to make your own firearms in America. So I don't know what they're.
I don't know
what they're talking about. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. But they're trying to ban 3D printers at least. They want 3D printers to be online so where they can track it, and they want it so that way you can't use them offline. Like I don't know because it's weird because then you have what about every single 3D printer that's already in the market? Like that's just do they get grandfathered in? Do they get outright banned?
Yeah,
it's a whole issue.
It sounds to me like some company wants more surveillance on people. They want to know what people are doing so that way they can start making the stuff instead of them being it, save money. That's usually what that stuff is. It's somebody who wants more money, guys. Can you believe that? Wow.
In America.
Yeah.
In America. Fucking more money in America. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Speaking of money, did you hear about the Iran sweet deal?
No, I didn't. What are you talking about? The deal that we made with them? Yeah.
You guys want to talk about that?
I don't know all the details, so if you want to lead this one, go ahead.
I just know that I think all the money that they've been sanctioned and frozen assets will be released to them because of the...
Oh, that's good. We're just going to give it to them. And
Yep.
Now,
That was part of the Strait of Hormuz deal.
Yeah, so the strait is open again, but like we're on we have a worse deal now than before it started, and also
They could just close it again.
Weren't
There's
we
nothing.
weren't we giving them $300 billion?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was part of the
some
deal.
stupid, insane amount.
Yeah,
But don't worry, it's a Department of War, guys. The first war that we entered, we lost.
yeah, yeah. Also, it's only for 90 days, isn't it, or something like?
Something like that.
There's a time on it. What else? What other ways are we getting fucked over there? All kinds of ways. We didn't change the regime at all, even though we killed the old guy.
I doubt we even touched their nuclear program.
Yeah, didn't touch the nuclear program. They certainly have a worse view of us now than before because we didn't go and help the people that wanted help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We pissed off everyone else.
We've already pissed off all of our allies, anyways.
First by begging them to help, and then when they refuse, be like, "Fuck you, we don't need you anyway."
yeah,
And then now our allies are pissed at us.
yeah. Happy birthday, America!
Yeah.
Isn't that
Way to
great?
fuck it on the 250th.
Yeah. Just when will it end?
Hopefully another 250.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe.
Do you think we'll get to 1,000?
No.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not 1,000 in the way that we currently are. But hopefully it's because like we discover how to like put our bodies into computers and we don't need
Transcend.
land anymore or something like that. But even then that sucks. Like the more you think about that stuff where it's like, oh, a utopia is just like we don't need anything, but it's also like do I want to not need anything? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know. It's an interesting
Do
question.
you know, if you could live in the Matrix, would you right now? Would you be Cypher, hop out, eat the steak by the Merovingian or whatever?
Do I have any much choice in what I do when I go there?
Everybody's got a choice, Brandon. Red pill or blue pill? What are you taking?
I'm asking. Do I get to like choose my profession? Like, do
Oh.
I get to be like a
Well,
Yeah,
movie
the
producer?
Maybe.
here's the thing with the Matrix. So here's a point of view that nobody really talks about. They obviously confront Neo with the red pill, blue pill, but what about everybody else in the Matrix that's never confronted?
They're fucking dead, bro. The humans in the underground city there, they kill the machines, and then they're just like, well, I guess we just gotta.
They don't have a red pill, blue pill choice.
Yeah. They just have to live until they die, and then we're just okay with that. It's like all the people who still live in iron lungs, like how there's just one guy left. It's
Oh.
like there's still one guy left in the Matrix. He's still kicking somehow. I don't.
What about the people who take both the red and the blue pill at the same time?
Those are drug addicts.
Yeah, yeah. Those people experiment a lot with drugs. Big fan of fentanyl. Turns out. Well, do you guys want to cut it a little bit? It's not early. It's like 45, 50 minutes. Do you guys want to cut it here?
Yeah. Before we go,
Yeah.
let's do one last thing for America's 250th birthday.
Oh God, Brandon.
So I'm sure, as you guys have heard, Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
can talk about that.
He's about 3 weeks ago had a heart attack or something at his house. They found him unconscious, gave him CPR, and he hasn't been seen in like 3 weeks.
Okay, so this is opening up a whole can of worms. Do you guys think he's dead?
I think he's either brain dead or vegetative state, basically on life support.
Okay. Now, let's say he is dead. Because the powers that be, would they announce it, or would they just keep it under wraps, or do you think they could go as long as they can without actually saying something publicly?
I think they're going to wait until after this 4th of July, until like maybe tomorrow, and then they'll announce whatever
Happen.
it is that happened. Yeah, they'll put out an official statement. Because I'm going to be honest, something happened with my timeline because I thought that was like last week. It's been. I looked it up before the podcast. It was June 14th.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And keep in mind, he's had problems well before this. He just did the blank stare thing.
Yeah.
He's been freezing up in the middle of
Yeah,
speeches.
he
and
would like
whatnot.
rewind a little bit, like
there
he
was
pushed
one
the VHS
where he tripped
tape.
and fell, I think, at one point.
Uh-huh.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. But because I know it's already a slim majority for Republicans. Would it be in their best interest to not say anything and have someone vote in his place at the moment?
Oh, that's a good point. A puppet governor? Not governor. Senator?
Weekend at Mitch's.
Weekend at Mitch's? Fucking those guys? I don't know. I mean, it would be in their best interests to probably just put somebody in and be like, yeah, this is what he said in the hospital. He's gonna...
Yeah.
I read a statement, and it was
Are
pretty...
they legally allowed to do that?
I don't think so, but I don't know. Like
It's Congress; they can make up the fucking rules.
he might not be able to vote, but he might, be able to like give his input, So
swing something.
yeah. So like
Lean
they
his
could,
weight around.
yeah, they could just have somebody talk for him.
But also, can we talk about the most... I would say he's one of the most despicable people in Congress for the last 40 years.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Horrible. He'll say one thing and do another, and just fucking horror. Yeah, just they're all bad though. I don't know.
It's so bad. I think he ruined politics.
Yeah.
Single-handedly. He was probably one of the most corrupt people.
Hey, now let's not take away from let's not take away the achievement of all the other senators who've been helping him along the way.
So yeah, like Strom Thurmond. Did he help? Were they friends? Probably.
I don't know, maybe.
Or McCarthy.
Yeah. Fucking.
Tommy Tuberville. What a dumb
What?
fucking name.
Now, not shitting on presidents, but Harry Tubman's kind of a dumb name.
Harriet Tubman was not a president.
I thought he was president.
Hey, you were talking about Harry Truman.
No, not Truman.
Fucking hold on a minute.
What? Hey, you
Tubman?
say-
I thought Tubman was a president. It was in the...
No.
Are you thinking of
30s?
Howard Taft who got stuck in a bathtub? That's who you're thinking
Oh.
of. Harriet Tubman. Let me show you a picture of Harriet Tubman. Close your eyes real fast.
Okay. Okay. I need to brush up my presidents, I guess.
You're gonna
Taft.
be so pissed off.
Taft is a dumb name, too.
This is Harriet Tubman. Hold on. This is Harriet Tubman. She's a lady that freed slaves.
Oh. Still, Tubman's a dumb name.
Okay, yeah, to be fair. Yeah, you're correct.
Tubman's a dumb name. Taft is still a dumb name.
Yeah.
I'll stand by that.
Howard Taft got stuck in a bathtub. Harriet Tubman freed slaves.
How did he get stuck in a bathtub?
He was really
Yeah,
fat.
massive man. Huge guy.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at least right now the current fattest president we've ever had. Trump is up there, but
Yeah.
Howard Tubman Taft. That's his nickname. Tubman. That's
Yeah.
the funniest fucking way. Well, everybody, that was the fucking Bitter Third podcast. I was Matt. That was Taryn. That was Brandon. We had a great time today.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. Happy Death Day, maybe Mitch McConnell. Please like, comment, subscribe to the YouTubes. Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah. Be safe, everyone.
Yeah.
Don't blow your fingers off.
And if you do blow your fingers off, keep them in some ice because they can reattach them better if you keep them cold.
Yep.
Fun fact. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Tubman?
Shut up.
Tubman.